Hello smart mathematicians, let's do question 3a. Using the first principles, find the derivative of g of x if g of x is negative 3x squared. So when deriving from the first principles, we use the formula f prime x is equal to lim h approaching 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. What is our f of x plus h? F of x plus h, we can do it by the side here if you want. F of x plus h is equal to negative 3 and then x plus h squared. So f prime x is equal to lim h approaching 0 and then negative 3 x plus h squared minus, and then f of x must be in the bracket, minus negative 3 x squared, that is minus f of x, divided by h. Right. We can expand this and say this is negative 3, then x plus h squared, this is a square binomial, so we say x squared, then 2 times x times h, that is 2xh, then plus h squared. If you want, you can use the FOIL method here and say x plus h times x plus h, then x times x squared, then x times h, that is xh, and then h times x, that is xh, h times h, that is h squared, and then simplifies to x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Okay, so here we have f prime x is equal to lim h approaching 0, negative 3, and then we replace x plus h squared with this. So it becomes x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Then minus negative 3x squared, that is plus 3x squared, divided by h. Let's distribute negative 3 here. F prime x is equal to lim h approaching 0, negative 3 times x squared, that is negative 3x squared, then negative 3 times 2xh, that is negative 6xh, negative 3 times h squared, that is negative 3h squared, plus 3x squared, all this divided by h. Okay, and then negative 3x squared plus 3x squared is 0, so we remain with f prime x is equal to lim h approaching 0, then negative 6h minus 3h squared over h. On the numerator, we can factor out h, so it's f prime x is equal to lim h approaching 0, then h outside, then negative 6xh divided by h, we get negative 6x, and then negative 3h squared divided by h, we get negative 3h, all this over h. Then h divided by h is 1, we remain with f prime x is equal to lim h approaching 0, then negative 6x minus 3h. Then we substitute where there's h, we put 0, so the lim sign disappears, becomes negative 6x minus 3 times 0. So the derivative of f of x from first principles is negative 6x.